na naman po para sa real estate update dito sa ating Kababayan Today.
This Real Estate Buzz segment is brought to you by McLeod & Associates, a full-service real estate and mortgage firm. It's not about the number of homes we sell, it's about the difference we make in people's lives.
And they certainly make a difference. Mia McLeod, welcome once again to Kababayan Today.
Thank you. Good to be back.
Yeah, they make a difference because they not only answer questions thoroughly, it's also explained very well in a way that we understand. Like, I love it. The last time that Mia was here, she answered a lot of your real estate questions, and we got a lot of good feedback from that, actually.
Great.
And so a lot of you started sending your questions, and we have more to answer today. Are you ready, Mia?
I'm ready.
Do you feel like this is a quiz or something?
No, it's exciting. I love when viewers have questions.
Yeah. All right. Okay. The first question is from Marian from West Covina. She's asking, are buyers required to sign an exclusive contract? Is that really, or agent agreement, or is that really necessary, or is this realtor asking for too much?
Okay. And that's Mary, right?
Mm-hmm. Marian. Yeah.
Marian. Okay.
Yes.
So, magandang hapon,
yeah.
Marian. And I just say I understand Tagalog, but I'm still learning. So I wanted to tell the viewers. I always joke with our clients, and I say, nag-aaral pa lang ako po.
Oh, which is good.
Yeah. But I understand everything.
Okay.
So a lot of our clients are Filipino,
Right.
and so they also want to know if we understand. And we do have Tagalog-speaking agents at our office, but the team and I understand.
So okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, the question
back to the question. No, you're not required to sign an exclusive agreement with the realtor as a buyer, but at the same time, it's not something that a buyer should be threatened with if that is presented. Only because if you do find a good realtor out there, they're going to commit their time, their efforts, their resources, their talents, their experience, and they're going to work very hard to make sure they deliver and accomplish what you hired them for. So sometimes they'll present an agreement just to make sure you're just as committed to them as they are to you. But it's not required.
Right. It's not. So if I'm buying, is it okay for me to use two agents?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, and that's that's a really good question too, because there was just a client that actually recently called in, asked a bunch of questions, and right at the end of the conversation, they were like, okay, so I'll let my realtor know, and so
that's not nice.
Not only that, you want to be fair, so we felt very sensitive to the other professional also, so you just want to be fair. But yes, once you get a good realtor, you definitely want to show them the loyalty and the commitment that they're also going to provide to you.
Right. Okay. This other question: are there upfront costs to buying? This one is from Fernan Uy from Sherman Oaks.
Okay, Fernan. There's two main upfront costs, and that's the appraisal report and the home inspection. And those are part of the buyer's due diligence. So the home inspection gives you a thorough report as a buyer as the condition of the property, and the appraisal gives you also a thorough report as far as the market value. Now, in the event the escrow cancels out or it doesn't close up, those are your out-of-pocket costs that are non-refundable. But again, look at it like that's your homework, your due diligence as a buyer to make sure everything checks out on the property.
Okay. This other question is from David. It doesn't say where he's from.
Okay.
Can the lender provide credit to assist buyers with closing costs?
Okay, yes. There's definitely certain loan programs out there that provide closing cost credit to the borrowers or the buyers. So you just want to sit down with your loan officer, go over that, see what kind of credit they'll be able to offer. So definitely something you want to bring up when you have that initial consultation with that loan officer.
And speaking of loans, how do VA loans work?
VA loans are great. They're good for obviously our veterans, and they don't require any down payment, which is really nice. So they, again, zero down. The only thing that is kind of a struggle with VA loans is there's certain closing costs that typically buyers pay for, standard they pay for, but with a VA loan, the guidelines say that the sellers are required to pay for certain costs that typically buyers would if you weren't doing a VA. It's just part of the rule.
Have you encountered then sellers not wanting to sell to to buyers using VA loans because that's extra out of pocket for them?
Yeah, if they do pick a buyer that's taking out a VA loan, then they are going to pay additional. But maybe look at it that this is a veteran who has served our country.
Yes,
so
help them,
help them. Try to see if you can figure out a way where maybe if you increase the price a little bit, they'll still net the same amount that they would with another.
How much is closing costs cost anyway?
It depends.
What's the gauge?
Yeah, it depends, of course, on the purchase price. However, good rule of thumb, you want to say somewhere between 2 to 3% of the purchase price.
The purchase price.
You can allocate as a rule of thumb, depending on which loan program. FHA is more expensive than conventional, so 2 to 3% in general.
Okay, and this one, this is a good question, I think. From Carson, California, no name. How do you gauge if you're spending too much on your housing expenses? So housing expenses include housing expenses for mortgage, property tax, home insurance.
Okay, so I remember being on the show a few weeks back, one of our segments went over the debt-to-income ratio that's required for lenders. So that's a totally different ball game. The different loan programs require certain debt-to-income ratios or percentages, depending, again, on so many different factors, FICO scores, types of loans, things like that. However, if you're asking my general opinion, I think your take-home money, if you can stay at 50% of what your take-home money is every month, that can be allocated for your monthly housing expense, which is your mortgage, taxes, home insurance, HOA, private mortgage insurance, then you're in good shape. When you start hitting 65, 75%, I think it's a little pushing it, because you still have to take into consideration
other
living expenses, utilities, food, all of that.
And vehicle,
car payments, medical insurance, all of that. So if you could stay at 50%, then that's a good number.
50% of your income. Also, Mia is available, and her team, they are available for one-on-one consultation, because I know this is case by case, and they don't charge for consultation. That's the number to call on the screen. Thank you. More power to you.
Thank you.